We'll get rolling here in just a minute after make sure the stream's coming through all right. I hope you're doing well on this Sunday evening, halfway through the month of November somehow. All right, looking good on YouTube. Do feel free to interact in the chat. What's up, Christian, Rumex? Hey, what's up, Nick? Good to have you. Welcome. What's up, Steve? Hey, Kevin. All right, looks like we're good on Facebook as well. All right, what's up, Derek? All right. Glad to be here. I've been feeling a little bit under the weather the last couple of days. I think it's mostly sinuses, but I don't know. Everybody else in the house has been actually sick, so hopefully I'm not coming down with something. What's up, Andy, Joe, Steve Strauss? Good to see you all interacting. All right, so far we've got 2 fun breaks tonight. We're close on a third. If you want to grab spots in this 69 football break, there's 41 left. If we don't finish it tonight, we'll pop on, Tuesday or Wednesday night and break it whenever it sells out. But where's my? Oh, I don't have it pulled up. I was like, where's my little restream chat? And I couldn't find it because it wasn't here. Okay. Right. What's up, Paul, kid? Okay. You don't need that on that screen. Sorry about that. I've been messing around with my little display for trying to improve video quality a little bit. So hopefully that helps this time around. What's up, Brian? All right. So yeah, we do have the 69 tops baseball, 69 tops basketball, and tonight's the last night to take advantage of the bonuses in the 58 tops autograph set break. So buy 7 get 1 free if you are interested in taking quite a few shots at some of these bigger cards, or if you just buy one spot, you will be entered in an extra giveaway for this lower grade Bowman Mantle. So it's just kind of an extra add-on to encourage people to buy in by the end of the night. I'll do that random on our next broadcast, whether that's, later this week if football doesn't sell out tonight, or if it's, next Sunday. Either way. So, a couple of cool bonuses there. I think we're going to break this one. If not next weekend, the weekend after, so Thanksgiving weekend. I feel it. I got some good ideas percolating. I think we're going to move these out. But we got a lot of free spots, bonus spots in this one to move out tonight. 20 bonus spots in the 69 tops baseball break, 8 in the 69 tops basketball. You'll see these noted in the checklist. I guess I should filter this so you can see it real quick. So, Here are the 20 for the baseball. Good fun. Hey, what's up, Michael? Good to see you in the chat. All right. Hey, Joey, good to see you in the chat too. A couple other interesting things about this. Actually, just one more interesting thing about this 69 checklist. So, we've got two mantles. We've got the white letter mantle, which is going to be card number 500 in the checklist. And then the last spot in the break will be the 665th spot. That's where the yellow letter mantle rolls. Hey, what's up, Galen? Yeah, that's a bummer, Brian. So yeah, 665 cards in this break. The yellow letter mantle will be that 665th card, even though they're all numbered to 664. So just wanted to make sure everybody was aware that's how that lays out. Congrats to Galen for winning that free spot on social media in the 69 baseball break. Classic cardboard. I want to do that live again, but I must have messed up the timing, but because it already went off. So, Cardiac Kids, Ryan, Steve Strauss, all in classic cardboard community. I'm giving away several $100s so far in bonus spots mostly, but we got some actual card giveaways soon. Heading into the holidays, should be some good fun in there. So, if you want to check out that community, $9.99 a month. Plus, you get some stack shipping benefits if you don't need your cards right away. Those add up and more than pay for it if you're a set break regular. So check it out. Can be a good thing. So yeah, that's all I got. That means we need to decide how many randoms we're gonna do on these. So let's do between or including 6 and 9. It's 69 night. Between or including 6 and 9. The third number in the chat is how many times we'll randomize the baseball. I just got a feeling we're going to get that football done. So the second number in the chat is how many times we'll randomize. The third number, baseball. Fourth number, basketball. Fifth number, NFL. I think we're going to get there. All right. Mr. Jothab. I think I said between including 6 and 9. So 5 doesn't count. So Brian was 1. Rumex was 2. Joe Driver got us with 7 on baseball. Andy Dinger's got us with 9 on basketball. And then Joseph's got us with 8. He realized his error. Good job. Right, so that's how many randoms we've got. Oh, football sold out. Thanks, gentlemen and ladies. Appreciate you all. Oh, Ryan's feeling it. I like it. Cool. Well, y'all will have to watch me do just a minute of spreadsheet / AI prompting to get that 69 football ready in a minute. But in the meantime, let's randomize this list, see where the baseball falls. Now, I said there were like more than 10 graded cards in the break. That's because when I made my listing, I wasn't with the cards and I knew there were definitely more than 10. There's like 20 graded cards in this break. And there are a couple commons I'm not even going to show that are graded. So yeah, a lot of hits to show you. 69 set is jam-packed. Make this a bit bigger just so you can actually read it. All right. So 7 randoms coming your way. Here is 1. All right, 665 items in the list. That's a good thing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, Randy Jones on top. Joey Plumlee. Not a bad break to come in last place. All right. Cool. So we'll get this view shifted. That way we can see bigger cards. All right. Now, several of these leader cards are graded. All right. National League RBI leader, 60C for John Lapertosa. National League home run leaders. This is a 9OC, so gorgeous card. McCovey, Allen, Banks for Derek Peaster. Jeffrey Tomlin snagging AL ERA leaders, 9OC as well. Kelly Engel, PSA 6 on National League ERA leaders. PSA 6, newer grade, gorgeous card. Mike Susitz getting card number 10, PSA 7 on the National League pitching leaders. Marichal, Gibson, Jenkins. Those are wins, by the way. And we got strikeouts. Card number 11 for Mike Susitz. PSA 9 OC on this one as well. American League. Ernie Banks, card number 20. Patrick Sturgeon. Joe Morgan is 35. Went to Jeremy Merriquin. Mike Susitz also snagging a 58 auto spot. Here's the Clemente. Absolutely beautiful PSA 7. One to Christian Wagner. Nice Christian. Luis Aparicio is card 75. I think we'll have a bonus spot before we get there. Yep. Chad Punshot getting a 58 auto bonus spot. Warm Cash. Going to Kevin Kelly. Lou Brock. Going to Chad Punshot. Guzman. Going to Kevin Kelly. Little rookie trophy here for Guzman. Bench, 95, going to Jeffrey Tomlin. SGC 5 on the bench. Hank Aaron going to Kevin Kelly. SGC 3. A little tough on that 3. I mean, centering's a little off, but nice looking card. Bonus in the 58 auto break going to Keith Shortle. Pete Rose is next, 120 going to Yaron. 4.5 on the Rose. Again, beautiful card. Yaz is 130. Going to Matthew Parker. Looks like Callison is graded. Going to Steve Bauman. 7 by Beckett. With a bonus going to Christian Wagner in that 58 auto break. World Series subset is where we'll head next. Let's see, we got K-Line's key hit sparking the rally in Game 5 for Rocky Peterson. And we've got Lolich out-dueling Gibson in Game 7. Patrick Sturgeon. Bonus in the 58 auto break going to Aaron Hervey with card number 171. Bunning went to Jim Raymer. All right. Yeah, like I said, there are absolute ton of hits in this one, so I've got 3 different stacks for 69 baseball break here. So I will shuffle from time to time. Willie Mays, 190 SGC 4.5 on the Mays. On to Patrick Sturgeon. Nice Mays addition. Gibson is 200. Went to Jeremy Marquand. Don Sutton, 216. Going to Kyle Bean. Before we get there, we got a 58 auto bonus spot going to Damon. Little Jim Hunter action at 235. Going to Joseph Stanton. Bobby Cox, rookie, is 237. Going to Tony Cipriano. There's a 58 auto bonus spot going to Jeffrey Tomlin. With Frank Robinson going to Christian Wagner, PSA 7. So a couple of nice hits for you, Christian. Steve Carlton, 255. Going to Kelly Engel. Then the Reggie up next, going to Jeremy Marquand, SGC 4. Let's see. He is sandwiched by bonus spots. One to Warren Rary and Aaron Hervey. Lolich is graded 270, going to Kevin Kelly. A beautiful PSA 7 on that Lolich. There's some stunning cards in this set. I'm just being real with you guys. It's a really nice 69 set. I don't know if I'd quite say it's the best one. It's up there though. Probably if it's not the best, it's second best. We did another really nice 69 set last year. Sorry, Tony Perez's card saver was a little dirty, so I swapped him real quick. 297. Well, before we get there, Patrick Sturgeon snagging a bonus in the 58 auto break. And Tony Perez going to Jeremy Merriquin. Saying Jeremy's name a lot. Yeah, the Reggie is a great looking for, Steve. I was a little disappointed in the grade. The SGC ones I got graded myself. The PSA ones were kind of already filled in here and there. So yeah. Let's see. Dick Allen is next hit we'll look at. He's 350. So that means we'll hit another bonus here before we get there. Alan Bernatos snagging that one. Here's the Allen going to Gerard. Marichal is 370. Going to Damon. Killebrews, 375. Another one that really clean card. SGC gave this one a 5. Going to Nick Benavides. Nick, did I mispronounce your last name? Sorry if I did. I take correction fairly well. All right. Bonus going to Joey Plumley. Getting a 58 auto spot to go with your Gary Bell. Cepeda is 385. Going to Steve Strauss. All right, Drysdale. PSA 7. Card number 400. Going to David Carpenter. Nice snag there, David. Joey with another bonus spot in 58 auto break. This Alk line is PSA 5. Card 410. And Marty Wisbinski. So Marty's on the board. Some All-Stars. McCovey, 416. Going to Dina. Carew, 419. Going to Christian. Santo, going to Mike O'Leary. Didn't see Mike tonight. Brooksy, going to Jeremy. Pete Rose, going to Aaron Hervey. Yaz, going to Jeffrey Tomlin. Oliva, going to Damon. Lou Brock, going to Brian Smith. Johnny Bench, going to Marty. So there you go, Marty. A couple of hits for you now. Gibby, going to David Doyle. All right, bonus spot going to Brian Smith, Andy. Then we got Andy Dinger getting the Willie McCovey. Which means Billy Williams is next. He's 450. Going to Christian Wagner. There you go, Christian. Bonus for Tony Cipriano in that 58 auto break. Joe Torre is graded PSA 5. Going to John Lapertosa. Okay, now this is kind of graded. It's the Tom Seaver. I say kind of graded just because it's not like a actual grading company, but the card's legit. Tom Seaver. I don't know what this company is, but anyways, they called it a 6. I'd say it's more realistically a 5 for Chris Means. So Chris, I'll leave it in here unless you message me that you want me to break it out for you, because I can do that pretty easily if you'd rather have it outside of that weird case. All right, that means we are downhill in this one. We've got Gaylord Perry next, 485, going to Douglas Meyer. The Mick Whiteletter's next. Going to Kid Burdett. Huge hit, Kid. Congrats, man. I think I saw you in the chat earlier. SGC4 on this white letter mantle. Big, big hit. I know it's a grail for a lot of mantle collectors who try to put together the run with the Topps run with variation. You know, it is the most challenging if you're doing that one outside of, you know, just the sheer cost of the 52 and the 51. But great hit, man. Sandwiched by that, we've got 58 bonus spots for John Lapertosa and Andy Dinger. John Penix getting the 6 Series checklist with Brooksy. Rod Carew going to Gerard. Nolan. Great Nolan card. 533. SGC 4.5. Again, really clean card for the grade. Going to Glenn Berger. Just a corner push, top right. Everything else is great. Nice hit there, Glenn. I think I would call the 69 Nolan my second favorite Topps Nolan. I don't know, it's tough. My favorite Topps Nolan, though, is the 71. Bonus going to Kevin Kelly in that 58 auto break. Ted shows how. Going to Peter Steinberg. PSA 5. Stargell, 545, going to Mike O'Leary. Mike, second hit. Brooksy, going to Matthew McClure. Hodges is 564, going to Matthew McClure. Hey, Galen, there's your social media free spot popping up. Wilhelm going to David Doyle. Yaren snagging the Ron Santo. Palmer is 573, going to Christian. Christian with another Hall of Famer. Great break for you, man. Oops. Lee Heffley snagging that Raleigh Fingers rookie SGC 5 on the American League Rookie Stars. Tony Oliva going to Jeffrey Tomlin. With a 58 auto bonus spot going to Kevin Kelly. Bobby Bonds is 630. Going to Kevin Kelly. Another 58 bonus spot going to Joe Driver. Fergie Jenkins, 640. Went to Lee Heffley. With Billy Cowan, going to Christopher Miller. PSA 8 on this high number. So not a big name, but I figure, hey, it's a high grade high number, so I'd show it to you. And Ted Williams going to Brian Smith. And then we wrap with the Mick, going to Joey Plumley. SGC 4 on the 69 yellow letter Mick. Great card. All right. So what I will do is I'm going to filter this list again so you can see. Oops, let me do it this way. Filter my color. There we go. So you can just take a quick gander at all of those bonus spots while I move some stuff around and get ready for the basketball break here. Then we will shift the view back so we can see the screen before I do the random. Bump, bump. And the rest of these. That is a good night, Joey. Mantle and a double bonus. It's going to be really interesting to see how that 58 auto break pans out. It's going to be a lot of cards that are elevating some folks' collections for sure. All right, let me shift the view back. Basketball break. Cool. Okay, let me show you what we got going on here. Congrats to Burr Hardy, 40, for winning the social media free spot on this one. I can't remember if that was, I think that was on Twitter. where his entry came in. But you can see we've got our 8 spots worked through here. Highlights again. The Kareem's card number 25. So we're sandwiched around him. We got 36, 48, 58, 66, 77. So that's how those break down. However many spots you bought, it's how many times your name's in this list. Small set. We said we're randomizing it. Oh, Nick, as soon as the broadcast is over, I'll post a full list sorted by participant so you can go see every single card you hit. So we just show the hits on during the live stream, and then I post the full list as soon as the broadcast is over. 9 randoms coming your way on the NBA break. So yeah, it'll probably be another 25, 30-ish minutes. Okay. Nine randoms coming your way. There's one. We got 99 names in our list. That's a good thing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Right, Mike O'Leary's up top. Steve Traplin's at 99. We'll paste these here. And then I'll shift our view back so we can see more cards. All right, card number 1's Wilt. Good place to be on top. SGC 3.5 on the Wilt. One to Mike O'Leary, card number 1. And they're more Hall of Famers than I'll show you. I just kind of pulled some of the bigger hits. Next up, Nate Thurmond, card number 10. Going to Brian Smith. Let me make that just a wee bit bigger. Apologize. Okay, that's a little easier to read. There's the Thurmond. With a bonus for Mike O'Leary in that 58 auto break to go along with card number 11. Gus Johnson's always a fun one for Marty. Connie Hawkins going to Michael Pierce. The Hondo rookie, card number 20. To Kevin Kelly. John Havlicek. Means Kareem. Lou Alcindor is up next, card number 25. This is a PSA 4. One to Anthony Ohm. Great stuff. Nice hit, Anthony. Congrats, man. Then bonus spots for John Lapertosa and David Carpenter in that 58 auto baseball break. Elgin Baylor is 35, going to Kevin Kelly. Derek Peaster snagging a bonus in the 58 auto break. Bill Bradley going to Michael Pierce. Billy Cunningham's out of order. My bad. Going to Steve Traplin. Wilkins also going to Steve. Jay Lucas going to Brian Feiss. With a bonus going to John Lapratosa. That 58 break. Derek snagging an Oscar Robertson. Congrats to Derek Sooners, by the way. Picking up a big win yesterday. Dave Bing going to Christian Wagner. Derek also getting the Wes Unseld. Bonus going to Matt Connor. Willis Reed going to Steve Traplin. This is not the oldest basketball break we've done. We've done the 57 tops as well. And I've not done a 66 or 61 Fleer or 48 Bowman. We did try a 48 Bowman once, but the price point was a little high, and I hadn't done a lot of basketball breaks before, so it just didn't move like at all. So I pulled it and refunded everybody. That's the only break I've ever done that didn't sell out. Bonus for Robert Morris. I do have another 48 Bowman set, basketball. I've also got a couple of 48 Bowman baseball sets, and I've got a partial football set I just picked up recently from 48 Bowman. So I'm thinking about maybe doing a multi-sport, which could be a lot of fun. But the Mikan is just a massive card. Did I do a whole 61 Fleer set, Derek? I did. It was all graded, wasn't it? I totally forgot about that. So yeah, we've done a 61 Fleer set. Thanks for keeping me honest, Derek. I forgot about that one. But yeah, I think maybe the whole set was graded. Elvin Hayes, one to Steve Valinsky. Brian Smith getting a 58 bonus. And Earl Monroe going to Anthony Olm. So Anthony's second cool hit. And then we got Jerry West up next, going to Robert Morris. Speaking of West, Bellamy is 95, going to Brian Feiss. And there's Burr Hardy snagging the Clyde Lee with his social media free spot. Oh, and it looks like he just popped in the chat. Congrats, Chris. You totally understand. I don't know if you're watching live or if you start at the beginning, but there's your card. Card number 93, Clyde Lee. Just DM me on Twitter your shipping info. Then Walt Frazier going to Kevin Kelly. All right. Let's see. So let me filter this so you can see those 58 spots again. So there they are, the ones beside the yellows. Oh yeah, and God bless you, Chris. But I'm going to get a couple things sorted here for football, and then I'll have to set up the list because since it wasn't sold out before we started. Thanks for helping us finish that out. Uh, some of you bought in before we went live, a few of you bought in after, some of you bought in again after, so appreciate you all. Okay, let me see here. Yeah, absolutely. Um, Now the oldest set break we've ever done was 33 Gaudy, unless I'm forgetting something. Um, 33 Gaudy baseball. We've definitely done a lot of like pre-war tobacco mixer breaks, but never any tobacco complete sets that I can remember. But been doing these for 11 years now, so the old memory's not quite what it used to be. We've been through a lot of sets. Okay. Yeah, I've definitely got time to answer your questions, Brian, because I'm about to do some spreadsheet work that you guys get to hang out with. Um, yeah, we've done 34 through 36 Diamond Stars. We've done a few 34 Gaudy breaks. We've done all the play ball sets. We've done 41 double play. We've done 35 Gaudy. We've done 252 Topps baseball, but none since the Manals have gone ballistic. So we did a couple back when Manals were like cheaper. um, okay. Yes, I've done it. I think we did 167 football. Not as mostly baseball until the last few years. Tried to expand more into football and basketball. Okay, let's see. Is that 263? That's a good thing. Okay, I just got to get our list made. I have not done hockey yet. Steve Bauman really wants me to do hockey. I've picked up a couple of hockey sets in the last month. So we will do a hockey break at some point. I just have to at least do enough research so that I don't sound like a total idiot, just like normal level idiot, because hockey is not my jam personally, so I have a lot to learn. But hey, if we're not learning, we're dead, right? Okay. So the list is there. It's got the right amount. Okay. Forgive me while I just double check that the AI didn't mess up our list here. Okay. Looks like we're golden. So everything matches. We'll get those out of the way. Okay. Football. Well, the names are especially hard to pronounce if you don't even know what the names are. Okay. But football we can mostly do. I'm, full transparency, I am still learning vintage football outside of the big guys. So just need to hide this row too. Okay. Now we're squared away. All right, however many spots you bought, that's how many times your name is in this list. No worries, Brian. I'm nearly there. We decided we're randomizing the list 8 times. We do have a few bonus spots in the 58 auto break to go along here. Steve perks up every time we talk about hockey. Where's our other ones? There we go. There we go. All right. So 263, we're all lined up. Good to go. All right, 8 randoms coming your way. Congrats to John Hale. And I think John was on Facebook for winning this one. Do get in on those free spot giveaways. We had over 600 entrants this time, but at least we had 3 spots to give away. But the better those posts do, the easier it is for the social media algorithms to keep showing you my breaks. Spreads the words about them. Cooler stuff we get to do. So, 8 randoms coming your way. Good luck. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, we got Ryan Mays on top, and we got Ryan on bottom. Now, Ryan bought a bunch of spots, so that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Okay, we'll get this pasted next to the checklist. All right, shift our view. And let's see. And there are definitely more Hall of Famers through here than I pulled. Ryan Mays getting Bob Hayes. Little rhyming action for us. Okay, Tucker Fredrickson maybe doesn't mean a lot to everybody else, but Auburn legend going to Aaron Hervey. Okay, that means Johnny Unitas going to Ryan Mays, Brian Piccolo Going to Chris Gongi. Here's the Unitas. Beautiful card. I do like the 69 football design, the full bleed ones especially. Nice Unitas. Here's the Piccolo rookie for Gongi. Did watch Brian's song with the fam on Friday night. Friday night's generally pizza movie night around these parts, and looking through this set, I was like, I don't think I've shown this to the boys. They gave it a solid, that's a good movie. They didn't quite love it the way I wanted them to, but that's okay. Hopefully the lessons will stick with them at least. Right, 58 auto bonus spots for Steve Bauman and Matthew Connor. Olsen going to Jeffrey Lovelace, little pink. Sayers, I'm trying to remember. He's 51, so that means he is next on my list. Going to Mark Carlson. Great Sayers. Bonus spot for Paul Ganem in that 58 auto break. Bob Lilly for you Cowboys fans out there for Derek Peaster. Derek, are you a Cowboys fan? I feel like I remember that, but maybe I'm wrong. Ray Nitschke. Going to Aaron Hervey. Broadway Joe Namath. Number 100. So there he goes. Going to John Storms. Nice hit, John. Great card. There he's Zonka. 120. Before we get there, John Hale, there's your free spot. Getting Paul Goudry. The Zonka rookie for John Lapertosa. Butkus. 139. Going to Yaron. Brand Tarkington. Also going to Yaron. So we got the borders here in this series. Bob Greasy's our next hit. Before we get there, Aaron Hervey getting a 58 auto bonus spot. Bob Greasy going to Chris Means. Jim Otto going to Ray Ewing. Tinglehoff is 195. Went to Ryan Mays. All right, last star we're going to look at is none other than Bart Starr. Going to Steve Traplin. Bonus going to Yaron with 214 in that 58 auto break. There you have it. All right, let me show you where those all landed. So Steve Bauman, Matt Connor, Paul Gannum, Aaron Hervey, and Yaron got the 58 auto bonus spots. Do go check those out. If you haven't, lots of cool cards. There are 167 left at the moment. And that's not counting the ones I'm going to pull out for those of you who've bought 7 or more to get one free. So there's more coming out of that. So hop in if you want. I think these are going to move pretty quick with what we've got going the next couple of weeks. All right, that's all I got for tonight, folks. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you buying in. I'll work on getting these sorted over the next several days, and